Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So thanks for tuning in again. So nice to see you guys again. Sorry for not posting video for a while, and there's a good reason for that. One is basically I don't really find the things that I really like recently in the market. All the figures and models. I've been looking on the small end motor cars, and most of the stuff that they come out, I don't really like those ones. I know that Motor Helix making a lot of old Japanese cars, which I'm not really into old models. I'm only into modern, looks and futuristic cars and sports cars and stuff like that. But there is a one that I really have my eyes on it, which is the LCD models making the McLaren Senna GTR, I think. So that is the one that I'm gonna get on my channel for sure. I also into a couple other Ferrari and Lamborghini from the Bburago, but they're not out yet, so there isn't anything I can do about it. In terms of figure wise, I think there are three zeros making the definitely the ratchets and the Ironhide. Maybe I will get Jess as well. I see how it goes. From DLX Transformer line, I will definitely get these two guys for sure, and Jess is maybe. Optimus and Bumblebees, I'm not sure because they're basically the same as previous one. It's just slightly different mode. So I would think about that. But anyway, I definitely getting these Ironhide and Ratchet. MoShow is gonna make some more figures, but it has been on a pre-order for a long time. I don't know whether they're gonna ever come up or they might cancel the figures. I have no ideas. But there are other MoShow figures. I'm not really into it either. But I do want to get this project. Oh my god, I can't say this word. Progenitor effects line. So that is one thing I do like, but I don't like the one that they have recently released. The pink one with the skinny leg that looks like a full legs. I don't know. That is ugly. I don't like that one. And same with the Transformer and lockdowns and Megatrons, and it looks a bit too much going on and too spiky and too many stuff on there. So I don't really like those one. They are gonna remake the Blitzwing into Starscream in a different paint job, and that's something that I might consider it. But then again, it's the same mold, it's slightly different head sculpt and back panels and a few bit and pieces slightly different. Pretty much they're the same thing really. So I don't know. I'll wait and see. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about this Lego. So while I was doing, buying nothing for all these new figures, I was stumbled upon the Lego building with my son. So I have been building for the past 2-3 months. In fact, we built so much my finger actually hurts, and my son's starting to get bored and sick of it as well. So we had so many of these Legos, and so I stumbled upon a couple of things about Lego and the official one, and also the third-party one from AliExpress or Temu, and they also sell that. So I want to talk a little bit about it on my channel for one-time thing. Unless you really want to see my Lego collection as well, I can show you from time to time, I suppose, to fill in the gaps while I'm waiting for a new one to come in. And bear in mind that I have to buy all of these figures with my own money, so I don't get any of those stuff sponsored. I do get some discount from the small and motor car. Apart from that, I don't really have anything else much. I'm just like every other customer. If they are on sales, I buy them. If they are not really on good price, and I'm not really into it. Like Hot Toys Iron Man, for example. I do like Iron Man a lot. I'm like a hardcore die-cast Iron Man fan. But then again, if they're pricey, I'm not gonna get it. It's just the same mold, the same thing. It's just a different paint job. Unless they are on sales, like a really good price, a good deal, then I'll consider getting one of them. So, and I'll show it on my channel. So anyway, let's talk about these Legos. Oh, I got so many of them. I got Star Wars, Ninjago, and there are also some other figures that Chinese custom made their own thing. One thing that I like about these Legos one are basically the more you build them, the more part you have, the more you can customize yourself. Like for example, I have put this fire effects on this Boba Fett and customize a little bit on the jetpack at the back as well, which I'm gonna show you. And then I also have a bit of like Darth Vader has some as evil dark claws and stuff, and the Stone Trooper has the wings and things like that. I wish I customized my own. And so they are really fun, and you got a lot of creativities and problem solving skill. So definitely recommend it for kids and stuff. Also, keep them calm and then focus on something rather than just like watching TVs and screen all the time, which is not a very good idea. So Lego building is good activity for kids, and definitely, even I was into it. Now I understand why people love building their own Gundams and painting them like a Warhammer figures and stuff like that. I get it now because I'm really into it as well myself. So here we are. Right, so I'm gonna show you, and two of these guys are real, officially from the Lego, and then two of them are from the third party from AliExpress. And I'm gonna let you figure out which one they are. I'll review it at the end. So let's start with the Luke Skywalker. So this one is the really really cool. I mean, you can have all the blaster. So I customized the blaster a little bit like this myself. The original one doesn't look like it. It doesn't have any round circles or pointy things or anything like that. You can put these like a red piece here on the gun as well, and then you can actually shoot it. There's a little pistol as well. And so those of you who build Legos a lot and you know what I'm talking about, but those of you who don't know anything about Legos, and so you will see a little bit about what I'm on about here, and also different Legos out there. Some of my colleagues didn't even know that they exist, because they keep on buying from official one in the UK for the double, triple the price. I understand why, because they have to ship from China because China make these Lego bricks officially. So and they all come from China. And when they get to UK, they put it on the official packagings and put a proper brand on it. So they become officially licensed the products and buy Lego, so they are really really expensive, right? So I'm talking about the some of the massive starship from the China is only about cost £30, whereas in the UK it costs about 150. Something like that is insane price different. So I want to know the quality in terms of plastic, brick qualities, and all the stuff. And obviously, official ones are slightly better quality and smoother and better feel when you actually click all the pieces together. And the third party ones, some are good, some are not so good. So you have to watch and careful what you buy. Some bricks are just like official Legos. You can't tell the difference between the real one and fake one. Absolutely, you can't tell. So, and there is a little marking on there. So some of these Lego brick has little marking saying the Legos on it. The third party one don't have that marking on it, which is something that gave you the clue. And also the brick feel a little bit nicer quality and shiny. The plastic feel a bit better as well, and so on and so forth. So anyway, for this one, I put a little bit customization on the back, some jetpack, and a bunch of eyes. My son said, "Why? Well, Daddy, why do you put all a bunch of eyes on the jetpack? That looks ugly. Take it off." I said, well, I don't know what to do with a bunch of these round circle things. So I just put it in here. But if you don't look at it as an eye, it's just, some kind of marking. But anyway, so the good thing is you can articulate and pose it all you want. And this is really, really cool things about it. So you can pose all you want. You can pose it there. But unfortunately, there is no joint here for these figures. And they also make for other one as well, like a Ninjago one and a Marvel Iron Man, Spider-Mans, and so on and so forth as well. But I don't like the look of those one, but I do prefer this one, Star Wars more. So there we are. So yep, so you can see, and this is the Luke Skywalkers, and you can see all this stuff. You can articulate all you want, you can pose all you want, which is really cool. And the jetpack also, you can customize their all ball joints, so it's really really nice, and you can do all you want. I put all the little red pieces on there. They're supposed to be bullet, but I just put it there just to make it look like some kind of like light, And then you can put stuff on here as well, and you can pull down the little characters, and you can bring out so a little Lego piece. So some of them will have the painted one on the back as well, and also the front. So you can switch whichever side you like, basically. So my son preferred the one with the visor, so I just put the visor one. So there we are. So this is one, and you can see the leg, and the leg also has no joint here. but you can actually spread out fairly decent range. So it's really good range actually, and also ball joint and the feet and so on and so forth. So it's really cool design. Really, I like that. So that's one. Let's look at the Darth Vader. Darth Vader. All these ones are actually not sticker. They're actually painted on the actual panel, which is good. And some of them has to stick it, but the official one normally come with a painted version. But surprisingly, even third-party one come with these one painted version actually, so it's not too bad. And you can see plastic quality looks a little different, not shiny and glossy like the other guy, but still not too bad, I would say. So you can see a little bit quality of the plastic, a little bit foggy. You can see that there is no marking here on this round circle. So you can probably guess by now that this Darth Vader is not a real one. Okay, so this one is a third-party one. But I do put this claw and stuff to make it look cooler, a bit more evil. And then you have this Luke helmet is also a bit loose. So it's not really stick there, unfortunately, but okay, never mind. And also you can pull it down, and all this stuff is actually nice paint job on the Darth Vader. The sword is also really big, by the way. It's huge, and lightsaber is really big. I also put a little bit more customization with all the round black circle around here to make it look a bit more beefy. At the back, you got two lightsaber, which I put it there just to make it look a bit different. I don't like sometimes asymmetry. I like to have a bit more symmetry on the design, so I put it like that. Obviously, this is Lego, so you can customize however way you like. So so there we are. Right, so this is the Darth Vader, and then here is a Stormtrooper. So you can see here, this one is not too bad, and the quality of the plastic is really good. Very glossy, shiny, but I can't tell. So the plastic piece, does it have Lego piece on it? On the feet? No. So this one probably a fake one as well. But then again, this quality of plastic is really good. It's very clear and stuff. The gun design is different from the Luke Skywalker gun. So I try to make it look different guns for each characters. And also inside here, that's what it looks like for Stone Trooper. Unfortunately, you can't turn the head because of the helmet design is like that. So if you turn, it's gonna have an issue. So it has to stay flat to the front all the time, which is kind of annoying. And also I put a jetpack and flying wings at the back, and I put this piece from the I think it's from the another characters, I can't remember. Like a couple of blasters down here and so on and so forth. And yeah, so this is the Stormtrooper. I put this piece from the one of the spaceship, I think, to make it look a bit more, translucent. I really like these clear translucent pieces on the figures, which is really cool. So this one is, unfortunately, it's not official licensed one. This is a third party, right? So I can tell. Even though the quality of plastic is better than Darth Vader, but still, this one is third party. Let's look at the Boba Fett, which is my favorite one. This one, right from the start, you can see the plastic quality is a lot better, shiny, glossy, and smoother as well. And down here, and you can see that it is officially marking Legos. So you can clearly tell that this one is officially from the Lego products. So this one is official licensed products. And also I put this fire effects, which is nice. And at the back, I have jetpack modify and customize with all the fire pieces effect as well, which is really cool. And the characters have the, you can have little antenna, or you can have this visors, and you can have the option which one you want to choose. And down here, if I bring the links down, this is what Boba Fett looks like. He also have a tiny little jetpack as well, which is really nice. So really cool. Yeah, so this is Boba Fett. My son liked this guy, In fact, he likes all of them. Actually, he said he likes all of them. Put a little bit of customization on feet as well, and also on the other arm as well. So there we are. And the guns is also different from the other guys. So yeah. Yeah, so this is the Boba Fett. So you can clearly tell by now that the Boba Fett is definitely an official one. And so is the Luke Skywalker. And this one is also the officially licensed products. And I'm not sure you can see on camera because it's white, but it does have some marking on it saying the Legos. So this Luke Skywalker is also officially licensed one, so which is the packaging looks like this. So this one costs about what £13 in the UK, and on sales you can get it from Tesco's or Sainsbury's for about £10, 9.87 pence or whatever. So they are really good price. But in China, believe it or not, they only cost like £4 or £5 for this. You know, so this is really is price different. You can see the you can't tell the quality wise from far away unless you really inspect it closely. But what I am trying to tell you is that there are a lot of third-party one in China for these Lego pieces. So if you're into Legos, I do recommend check it out on on the AliExpress or the Temu. But some of them are their own licensed products. Okay, they may copy like Star Wars and Ninjago from Lego, and they might change the name, call it Space Wars instead of Star Wars. Like Iron Man, they're gonna call it Metal Man or something like that. So they have their own names because it's a copyright thing. So they were not posted with official packaging. But as far as I'm concerned, as long as I have all the pieces and I can build it without missing any pieces, I'm fine with that. But yeah, so I just want people to be aware of it, basically, on my channel. I know this is not really related to diecast figures or model car, but I just thought that's something that I want to pass the message around. For the third-party one, I do say that this is really good. They also have their own brand called Lily Brothers, and they have all the spaceship and tank soldiers, and they also have another brand called Slabun, and they have their own robots and stuff like that. It's so many of them. So alright, so I hope that this video is helpful. I'm gonna show you the couple other figures. I got 3-0, the new Ultraman Type C, and also I have Iron Man Iron Patriot with the shields based on Mark 47 or 46. I got it for a very good price from the one of the UK stores, Master Replica. I'm gonna show you that one on my channel, and in the meantime I'm waiting for all these figures to come out for the pre-order. But in the meantime, I will show you what other Lego figures I have built, and very briefly, they might be a bit dusty, but I'm just going to show it to you anyway. If you are curious to see them, I can show it to you on my channel. If you're not, that's okay. I'm not going to talk about it. So alright, 1 second. Okay, so here are my figures that I have built. As you can see here, I got quite a lot of Lego stuff up there. And also more in the living room. 1 second. So here are some more tank and spaceships that you can see here. It's a lot. And also on the other, and there's the X-Wing, and also I have some more. You can see how dusty they are. It's unbelievable. Okay, so this is Ninjago's submarine, and also I have some more Star Wars figures and vehicle up there as well. I got tanks, some dropship, and also the Millennium Falcon as well. So, and also I have a bunch of McFarlane toys figure as well, as you can see here. I don't normally talk about these stuff on my channel because I don't, you know, say any other plastic one. So down here I have some more stuff down here. And of course, my son's super wings and his figures that he likes. So there we are. All right, I hope that this video is helpful, and thanks for staying tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.